Yo, yo, what's up? This guy TMP23 back with another video. Shoot the like, shoot the sub. You know, um, I'm gonna be back at it, bro. I'm at with these motherfucking videos. I ain't talked about wrestling in a minute. I ain't talked about nothing in a minute. So we just gonna hit this shit real quick. All right, we got WrestleMania 36. I done already looked at the motherfucking card and shit. Like, hey man, I know they said the shit changing like a few hours ago. Vince said, "Oh, all that card is irrelevant. He done changed the shit and all that." But hey, he probably did. But goddamn, it don't even matter, dude. You probably changed that shit to something even more stupid. But if you didn't, then hey, we'll see. But at the same time, we're gonna look at these matches. WWE Championship, Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. Hey, I fucks with Drew, man. I've been on a motherfucking Drew wagon for a minute, bro. I'm talking about before he even came back. Like, how many times has Drew McIntyre came back to the fucking WWE, bro? He done had so many stints. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, y'all dumb. You can't even understand that this man is a gold mine. This man is a champ, bro. At WWE, they just let him go, let him go, let him go. It's other people they had to push. They wanted to push, all that. But you're sitting on a gold mine. You don't even know it. This dude's a fucking beast, bro. The dude he's a champion. Like, even without a belt, he's championship material. What is there hard to understand about that? It only took him 12, 15 years to see the shit. But okay. Anyway, I think, I'm sorry to say it, but I feel like Brock should still be the champion. Only reason I say that is because Drew McIntyre is not smart material. So him being the champ, I feel like it'll be a wasted opportunity. It'll be a squash opportunity because people ain't gonna do nothing but bitch and complain until they get the belt off on him. Like, of course, true fans and people who know fucking wrestling, they'll be happy to see him as champion, and as long as his reign is handled correctly and all that, then people would be down with it. But or when I say people, like I said, I'm talking about people who actually know wrestling, people who actually enjoy some real shit, not this bullshit that we've been dealing with for the past 5 6 years. But I feel like Brock should just stay champ. He should just be champ. If it wasn't for that, then I'd say Drew can be champion. But I just don't want his fucking championship reign to be fucking squandered and be a joke and shit like that, because then his credibility is shot. Regardless of whether we know it's not shot or not, as far as the majority, as far as the fan base, as far as WWE goes and all that, that shit is shot, bro. He gonna be a fucking joke, and then we'll be here in 3 months, 4 months, clowning this dude, talking about, oh well, look at Blase, look at what happened when he was the champion and all this shit like that. Um, then on a second note, you gotta figure out who the fuck's gonna beat this guy. Like, hey, eventually, this shit gonna come to an end. So even if he was champion, then you have to figure out who the fuck gonna take the belt off on him. And it damn sure better not be fucking Ricochet. It better not be none of the fucking jobber ass bullshit ass niggas, bruh. It better not. It better not be fucking Seth Rollins, bro. I feel like they're gonna fucking. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't looked at wrestling in so long, but even I know, I feel like if Drew got the belt, bro, some way they're gonna find a way to push Seth into the picture, and then they're gonna fucking take the belt off him and give it back to Seth or some bullshit like that, or they're gonna give it to one of these fucking jobbers. I ain't got time for all that. But that's my take on that. We'll move on to the next women's championship. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. You know, hey, I ain't really got too much to say about this shit, bro. We all know Ripley probably gonna win the title, bro. It's WrestleMania. This shit is a given. Um, I don't really care too much about women's wrestling, but hey, salute to them. They're doing their thing. It's all respect. Ain't really nothing else to say about that for me. Universal Championship, Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. Okay, so let's speak on this shit. Um, excuse me. Sorry about that. Tripping right now. Um, okay. So explain this to me. You basically made Bray Wyatt a character, or he made it himself. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Then you turn around and you gonna put him against the same fucking guy that you've been trying to push all these fucking years. How the fuck can I sit here and say, okay, part of me, logically, part of me wants to say Bray Wyatt retains, because that just be what you're supposed to do. But at the same time, I feel like this guy has been, excuse me, Roman Reigns has been pushed so much, so fucking much. Even though they done cooled off on him a bit, I feel like dude's been pushed so much that they might try to get a belt back to him again and try to give him another little run or whatever. Even though it ain't gonna be nothing significant because we done seen it all before. But I mean, who am I to put anything past WWE? What they want, what they say go. That's the end of that story. But the smart thing to do here would be Bray Wyatt retains. Even though all these matches supposedly have changed, still, I don't want to hear it. Edge versus Randy Orton, that ain't nothing to me. I fucking like these two guys, they're one of my favorite, they're probably my top 10 favorites. I mean, Edge for sure is in my top 5, but top 10, Randy Orton and that bitch, bruh. I get it to him. But this match right here is probably, I mean, hey, you can't help that Edge had a neck injury and he was retired and all that. But at the same time, this shit is dead, bro. This shit, like, it's a couple years, it's about a good 5 years too late. You know, how's anybody supposed to be interested in that shit, bro? Even if the build up is nice and all that, it's like, well, hey, people are on it. Smarts on this jobber shit now. Your majority, like your fan base, your core, and all that bullshit. They ain't really trying to fuck with no bullshit like this. All they see is two motherfuckers just, they see two old motherfuckers just going, excuse me, just going at it. I feel like they don't have anything, like, to them, it's not entertaining. But to me, it's not even really entertaining, but I'll watch it just to see what the fuck happened because it's just a bias. It's just my personal preference. I like these two wrestlers, so of course I'm gonna look at this shit. And hey, I could be wrong. This shit might be the best. It could possibly be the best match on the card if this shit staying. And, we'll just have to wait and see. Women's battle. Well, actually, excuse me, Andre the Giant. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Ain't even gonna wait no fucking. Bro, ain't even no really waste no damn time on this shit, man. What the fuck does Andre the Giant battle royal winner get, bro? What does he actually get? He doesn't get shit. Like, what the fuck is he? What is the fucking point of a fucking battle royal? A memorial battle royal? What the fuck is that? What is the point? It's no fucking point at all. Like, oh my god. Replace that shit with a fucking ladder match to be a number one contender for some type of belt or something, bruh. That's what the fuck I would do. Make a fucking number one contender match at WrestleMania, ladder match, motherfucking tables, ladders, and chairs match, fucking Hell in a Cell, some type of shit like that, bro. And make sure that whoever win, they can go after a fucking belt. It can't be no fucking Universal title, and it can't be no WWE champ title or whatever, but it can be anything else besides that. I would be fucking interested in that. I mean, even let's say the only reason I say not for the top two belts is because if they did something like this, who the fuck would be in it. If this was back in the day, then I'll say, oh yeah, no thought about it, no second guess, no nothing. Make that shit for a main title. But in today's time, You can't, nah, bro. With the wrestlers we got, no, nah, you can't do that. Women's Battle Royal, same thing goes. I'll say let them. I mean, hey, they don't really have two. They only got two fucking belts, but at the same time, hey, I'll put it like this. You know what? I got an idea for the fucking women's battle royal. Just because it's only two belts, I'll say, um, whoever wins this shit, they get to come in. You know, in the royal, they like it's guaranteed their position in the Royal Rumble. I put it like this. Excuse me, because I'm not even thinking straight right now. Um, there should be a women's Royal Rumble at the Royal Rumble, and then I would say, which I think there is, but anyway, like I said, I haven't looked at wrestling in like a year and a half, so excuse me if I'm not, if I don't know what I'm talking about or I'm not correct on this shit. But that should be guaranteed last five spots in the fucking Rumble. I at least say that. Like if you win this shit here, the following year in a Royal Rumble or whatever, you should be like your spot should be guaranteed last five to enter the Rumble. And then whatever you do with that shit from there, that's up to you. That's on you. But I feel like that's a nice award for winning this shit. Cause otherwise this shit is pointless. Like, why the fuck will we watch this shit and there's no incentive for anybody who's in this shit, for anybody who's winning this shit, bro? But that's all that's all I gotta say on this shit, bro. It's fucking WrestleMania 36 and all that. I'm here for it. I'm gonna look at the shit, whatever happened. I'm gonna look at it, but I'll be back at y'all with another video.